until 6. What does one do? Day 14 on the Nomad's Way 2, and that was the Lincoln Hall Hotel and Spa. Absolute beautiful spot. If you're ever here, get in there. Just talking to Lass on reception there, that room that I stayed in yesterday was already booked up, and it was a couple that had booked a single room. They'd already turned up and figured out that they'd have to be topping and tailing, and they just went, nah, we'll just move on. So it only became available by chance. Pure luck. Anyway, today I've probably got about 13.5 miles, maybe a bit more, because obviously I'm in a different spot to where my starting spot would have been. But today we head to Chudleigh, I think. So without further ado, let's get on with job. It's quiet this morning. Town's got a flipping hangover. Not me. The OYO sent me here. Look at the state of it. So it's about 12.1 miles on paper from here. Should be nice and steady. Look at this though. Just to confirm, look, OYO. Not the most ideal place to film on a dual carriageway, but just as I was coming out there from Torquay, saw some at revellers from last night flagging, you know, either they were going to get a breakfast or they were getting cleaned up ready to go home or whatever it was. Looked like Walking Dead, a lot of them. Even some people that sat down with at breakfast there at Lincoln Hall. Oh, it was funny. And I felt sound, well rested. I must have had about 9 hours sleep there. Happy days. Right, now to get stuck into this, I've just bobbed into the garage. Got a sandwich for later from Greg's and a couple of bottles of drink, and we're good to go again. One reason I did decide to talk to you guys now as well is, like, mentally, like, my brain's on the wind down. It's like, oh, these 12-mile days, nice and steady. My feet are breaking down. Yesterday I had to bomb 2 ibuprofen after the walk, laid on my bed because of the pain my feet were in, and it just would not subside. I mean, it was easier to walk on them. It's like a shock that your feet are in. Anyway, 2 more big days. That's why I can't mentally let up yet. 2 more massive days after today, and then we can call it quits. Oh, but until then, head down, be right, get job done. Oh, hey, weather's supposed to change after today and all, get cooler. I don't know if I'm going to like that or not. We'll see. I'm not bothered as long as it don't rain. Anyway, let's get on with the job now at hand. There we go. I want cycle path now, it's a lot quieter. So yeah, like I was saying, try and get today done in relatively good time and get some real good rest at this next spot. I forget where I'm staying even. I'll have to check it. Hopefully somewhere nice. It'll never be as nice as last night. Air conditioning and all that. Anyway, yeah, and get some good resting because the last 2 days it's an 18 miler. These are all on paper, these quotes. It's 18 point something miles. It's been going at least 2 off anyway, so call it 20. And the last day, a 22 miler on paper has the potential to 24, maybe even more. There is significant up and down on the last day as well. So it is a day to end all days from Waddeton to Lyme Regis. And we are going to have to be at it. I'm talking early doors. So I'm just trying to mentally stimulate myself for that. And trying to enjoy this last day of heat wave as well. Because it might necessitate more layers after today. Probably not, but it might. It could. Anyway, let's just see. We've had some great weather so far. Some great weather. Oh, it wants up here. Up into this housing estate or something. Right, who am I to argue? Let's do it. There's no way I could have filmed it, but my gosh, what dramas. I was caught in this housing estate. You know, that came along that cycling greenway. I got to this fence. Anyway, I had maps straight through this fence. So I'm like, this can't be right. There were 2 sort of wooden barriers either side. And I reckon to have looked either side and thought, can't get through that side. So I walked back down to the estate, checked my maps. The only way in is right at the bottom of the estate where I'd just come from. So anyway, walked back on myself. You know, tail between legs, I've got it wrong, whatever. As I'm walking down, gets chatting to this lady walking a dog. Said, oh, you know, I've just walked up there, but there doesn't seem to be a way through back onto the main road. Have you got any ideas? She's like, oh, yeah, well, I don't know why council put that fence there and didn't put a throughway, because it is actually a path. Because there's a path at the other side. She said, I think in the past I've seen people get through front side up there. So if you go to the top, left hand side, there's a little, like the path stops, and you'll be able to get through. I think, I'm pretty sure, she said. Anyway, goes up, gets back to where I was after climbing hill again, going on the word of this lady that's walking a dog, and goes past beyond the footpath where the footpath ends, where the wooden railings were, turns left, and there's like a wire, you know, like that plastic, that green plastified wire fence that's sort of in like a crosshatch. It's a bit bendy, somewhat bendy. I thought I might be able to get over here. Now, bear in mind, it's already at head height, but I could see people had been manipulating it, and people had bundled themselves over in the past. So I thought, well, do you know what, for what it is, I'm giving this a bash now, because I'm not walking down there for a third time, messing about. So, rags it down as far as I can. And once I've dragged it down, it bends and bows, so it's kind of wide in depth then. But I chucks one leg over, the fence is trying to come up between my legs, and I'm still trying to pull my back leg back over. Anyway, struggling. I managed to get my back leg over. By which time, on the other side, it mustn't have been done quite recently, because there's a shed load of stinging nettles, and I'm getting stung to absolute fudge on the other side. Now my legs are buzzing, but guess what? I managed it. I got over and I managed it, and so we carry on. Oh, I wish I'd have caught that on camera. It were funny. It were really funny. If you felt the countryside was done for on this walk, you are very much mistaken. Look at this bad boy. Well, I've decided to take a seat here for a little drinks break. I sat down, I'll be honest, it'll sound like BS, I didn't even see it. I sat down, because I just saw a bench. I thought, oh, I'll just sit here, have a quick drinks break, light up bag. It's not going to be open, but the linny. Look at that for a boozer. Oh man. It won't be open. Anyway, it is what it is. We've still got 9 miles to do, so there's no point stopping for a proper stop like that yet. Anyway, just gonna have a swig of drink and then carry on. Let's do it. Look at a view from that residence. Oh yeah. Just walking in and around Newton Abbey on this like little greenway cycle path. It's pleasant. It's easy on footing, and it's, you know, I'm not getting nettle stung. So that's the main win. I think I've had my fair share today. Getting over that fence, if only you saw. Hey guys, just still down on an industrial estate somewhere near Newton Abbey. Just been thinking, there were a little learner driver there, just doing the old reverse around a corner. You know what? Something I've thought about many times before, but whoever reversed around a corner? I mean, assuming that you're on the right side of the road, if you're reversing around a corner, I mean, that's pretty dangerous. I mean, you probably shouldn't be doing that. I mean, when have you ever used that in real life? Maybe backing out of a drive, but reversing around a corner? Why do they still do it? Answers on a postcard, guys. I have no idea. Pretty nice view. And I'm on this little suspension bridge here across the quay. unless this is Paignton or Newton Abbott or whatever, but customary. There's the church. The graveyard's just up here. Look. That's what it is, guys. St Michael's Church of Paignton. Aye. Needs a bit of TLC. It looks like it's got some history to it. A place of worship since 800 AD. Chudleigh. This way. Oh yes, we are stopping. Sandy Inn. Let's have it. Two point eight miles left. And I can't check in till 6. What does one do? It's a tough one. Alright guys, I'm still here at the Sandygate Inn, but the decision has been made. The time is 1:15. I can't check into this place until 6 o'clock, but there is 2 boozers in Chudleigh itself. So if I go there, I have a pint or 2 in each of them, or maybe 1, or I don't know, I'll decide. And then there is a spa shop, so if I fill up on food there, maybe even get a meal in one at pubs, then I'm set for the next day and I'm set for night, and I can just go in at 6 and just chill out for the rest of the evening. That's the idea, that is the plan. Finally on a footpath for the day, up through here. It did look, the entrance there somewhat neglected and hidden. But it's definitely still used, as clearly defined by this mark across grass. People are still using it for sure. God, sun's beating down today, guys. I can tell you that for note. Whew. Hey. Whew. It is this it wants. So who are we to argue? What? Oh, I've seen better days as this. Right. I think this way. If there was ever any doubt that it had got boring, no sir, not here. Not on this Nomad's way too. Not on this heat wave. Stunning. Just stunning. Oh yes. Oh yes. And the wind, the breeze is there. Oh, it's good today. It's good today. Chudleigh Rocks. Chudleigh Rocks. Oh, that were relatively harmless. Nice little creek over bridge over creek, sorry. Happy days. Right. Let's see how we get out of here. I'm going to call this the end here, where I'm staying down there. I can only get in about 4 hours time. So this is the end of day 14 of the Nomad's Way 2. I'm going to head down that way and get a couple of pints and some supplies for tomorrow. It's been a hot one again today. I wonder how it's going to change tomorrow. But as they say, I'll have to plan well and get my head down because it's 18 miles tomorrow. I'll see you. This is Chudleigh village. One boozer, but going to go to one at further ones so I can come back. It's a bit rough, mate. Well, it's about 100 book bikes cover, eh? Some of the best pubs, them types of pubs. Anyway, we're going to one further along. There's a couple. About 2 or 3, I think. Hopefully this is us. We're going to go to Globe. Whoa. Nice couple of war monuments. Oh, there's a pharmacy there. Is it worth going in? Oh, we've got to ship.